your number one super mega dial voice of the people. We are at 90.3 FM, the proud 90.3 FM. Check the time, 10:44 a.m. And of course, I am here because you're there. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And of course, hey, everyone, we've had a lot, all right, already this morning. And then I still wish I could touch on financial opportunities and, of course, the future. Listen, let me tell you something that is going down very, very soon. A very, very powerful, read my lips, a very, very powerful event is around the corner. I bet you want to know. Yeah. The Smart Trader Summit, all right, that is hosted by Vantage Market, one of the trusted names in global, platform that provides trading and investment education. All right, I have one of the orgas here. You're smiling, right? Okay, yeah, she's gonna talk.
Chance of we're showing you how people on our platform make money. We're giving you the secrets on how you can be profitable in as much as the economy is biting hard. That's why I'm here today.
Okay, now let's begin. What is what is this thing, this Smart Trader Summit all about?
Okay, so the Smart Trader Summit is where we show you how you can make money by trading in the financial markets, right? So the financial market is an online market where people around the world, millions around the world, trade every day and they make money from it. So we're giving you not just the platform, we're also giving you the opportunity, we're giving you the tools, we're giving you the education to make sure you are a successful trader. And that is why we're here today. We're hosting the Smart Trader Summit for people who are tired of the current economic situation, who wants to earn in dollars, who need an additional source of income. And that's why we put together this Smart Trader Summit to show you how you can do that without breaking your back.
And someone will want to know, is it meant for everyone? Is it meant for beginners? Is it meant for professionals? Is it meant for the ordinary people? What sort of people
So
are you
it's meant
expecting?
for the everyday Nigeria, the Nigeria who is tired of what it's currently earning, the Nigeria who their 9 to 5 salaries can actually get them through the month, the Nigeria who is listening to me today and is like, okay, what can I do to get more? The mechanic by the roadside looking for an additional source of income, the carpenter by the roadside looking for an additional source of income, the petty trader who has money somewhere and is trying to see how she can make that money something into something sustainable that is coming every day. So if you're a beginner and you've heard of forex trading before, you've not done it before, this is for you. If you're an advanced trader and you're looking for that winning strategy, then this summit is for you. So the summit is designed for anybody and everybody. No level at all. There's no discrimination. If you know you're not learned, you didn't finish school, but you know 2 + 2 is 4, then this summit is for you.
So it may be one, in case you can, in case you're listening to us, the summit is for you. It's actually to help you get another stream of income, to help you get something different, all right, to add to what you already have, to teach you how to get your hands on into money making affairs, all right, to help you reshaping your thoughts as regards, income, inflow. How do you call that word again? Yeah, it's all about, it's just you and money, all right? And of course, school is just there for your children. Daily feeding is there for those who buy fuel, for those who pay.
You're not going to miss it, right? And for you to register, you need to register to attend. And for you to do that, you need to send Lagos 1 to 091 66 70. Send Lagos 1
Lagos
to
1, yeah.
091
091
66
66
70
70
40
40
40
00. Now let me find out. For some persons who will be there tomorrow, what are dates?
Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday,
Tomorrow
yeah.
is Wednesday.
Tomorrow is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, Thursday, right? Yeah. Now, what practical topics, like what should they expect?
So we'll be
to
showing
learn?
you how you can use risk management. We'll also be having a live trading session, so you'll see how we do it. We're not just coming to teach you, we're also giving you practical lessons. So for you, if you're too busy but you're interested, we have what we call the AI automation. You can automate your trades. So for in our 9 to 5 hours, for our entrepreneurs, our HNI, if you're too busy, but this is something you want to do and you want to actually earn, don't worry. We have a platform for you that you can just plug and profit. So you plug your account to the AI and you'll be profiting and you'll be earning as you're doing your other business.
Automation, you said, sounds very interesting and nice, but then let's look at the risk involved. Are there risk involved?
Yes, all business has risk, right? But what we do on our platform is to make sure that your risk is minimal. We make sure you're earning more than you're losing. That's what we do on our platform. Is there going to be losses? Definitely. But what we do is to make sure that your profits are more than the losses. So even if you look at the loss, be like, no problem, I get money, I get my profit at the end of the day. So that's what we make sure now to do on our platform.
And it's guaranteed, right?
It's guaranteed, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been here before, so you know I'm not just talking.
No, I'm actually asking these questions for those who are just listening
to us. Okay,
for the first time,
fine.
right?
Yes.
Because, Nigerians are...
Yeah, we're very skeptical
to an extent,
nowadays.
99% of us, not almost all of us, we were doubting.
But this is not the time. Yes, I know we've been beaten hard. Like, a lot of things have happened to us here in life. But before you can leap into something, you need to do your due diligence, right? So that's why we started with who Vantage is. We spoke about our company, what we do, and how long we've been in existence. And you can go online and check us out. We've been in existence. We've been in Nigeria, Lagos for over 6 years, and we have our branches in Port Harcourt and now Abuja. So we're not coming and going. We're here to stay. So we're giving you our office address. If you have any complaints, you can just come over to the office and we'll sort it out for you.
Venue, time, date of the event?
So the venue is Block 1, Plot 8, Memunat Ayodeji Crescent, Oregon. And the date is 26th of June, 2025.
That's on Thursday, day after tomorrow.
Time is 10 a.m. sharp, no African time. And for you to register, please send Lagos 1 to 091 66 70 40 00. Send Lagos 1 to 091 66 70 40 00. Yes.
091 66 70 40 00.
Yes.
I love that. So, Lagos, you've heard it. It's up to you. It's time to grab a very beautiful, wonderful opportunity. This one is not only knocking at the door, it's banging at your door. If only you can sincerely open and give it a try. And like I say, a trial will definitely convince you. Yes, that's it. So, the number again, please, before you go.
So the number is send Lagos
text
1
message or WhatsApp message is fine.
Yes, to 091
66
70
40 00. Again, please. 091
66 70 40 00.
I before you go, I wanted to find out for the youths, for students, for some of the persons, are they also allowed?
As long as you are above 18, you're allowed to trade.
Above 18?
Yes. As long as you're above 18,
okay.
You're allowed to trade. And when you're coming, I forgot to mention this, please come with a valid means of ID. It could be your driver's license or your NIN or your voter's card. Yes, so you can come along with that. And a smartphone, please. You need an internet connection to trade in the financial markets. You need a smartphone when you're trading in the financial market. These are the two things you need to come with. But if you're above 18 and you also want to start learning how to trade, you can come.
I guess it's a very big opportunity for hustlers, right?
Yes. That's why I say if you are hungry, you don't tire, you find extra sauce, then you can come. Yes.
Come to Block
8, Memunat Ayodeji Crescent, Oregon.
Time
10 a.m. sharp.
Venue
Block 8, Memunat Ayodeji Crescent, Oregon.
Date
26th of June 2025.
Number
091 6670 4000.
091
66 70 40
4000. So
Yes.
you just send a WhatsApp message to that number or a text message, anyone, and make you know if they say how many cheers, maybe not like 150 cheers that they find, and then they get there already. You can't send your own. You won't. No. You might not be able to enter. So that's what they're telling you. Just send this thing so that they would know that you're coming and they can prepare for you. Thank you so much for coming. 091
66 70
70
40
4000.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
Appreciate you. This is Voice of the People. We are 90.3 FM. Everyone, yes, I will be back after this short break, and when I return, we will talk politics. And of course, don't forget that by 11:05, I will be having a very beautiful, a very special discussion with Honorable Justice Bola Okikiolu Igile, who is a chairman, Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission, LASIEC. Stay there. My name is Jude. I will be right back.
Look at the West, Europe and the US and all that. You come to find out that the leadership there are people whose values are different from what we have here. The leaders are not thinking of owning properties all over the world. Go to Dubai, buying like primitive acquisition. They'll buy houses in Dubai, buy in UK, buy in the US, buy in the Caribbean. It's a cost. If you go to their houses, you see no less than 20 to 30 vehicles, and they enjoy it. They like moving in convoy of not less than 20, 30 vehicles at a time, so that they will be the people that are calling the shots. In US, if you are a governor of, let me give you an instance like California, which is the richest state in the US. You as a governor, if you dare put on convoy, you will not stay more than 24 hours in that office as governor of US, of California. You cannot. I gave you an instance the other time that in 2005, I went to eat in a restaurant. The governor of Texas drove in. He came alone. I didn't even know him. It was my late friend who took me out that was telling me that this man is the governor of Texas. If it were in Nigeria, they'll drive away everybody in that restaurant. Or convoy with escort, police, DSS, military, everybody would have gone on the whole of the restaurant. Try it in America. The next day you are gone. And you may go to prison for even trying that. Who are you as a governor in the US for you to take a private jet? What they are doing here, this scam they are doing here and calling themselves governors. You dare not. If you try it, you will pay through you tell them where you're going to get the money from to go and charter a jet. You enter the commercial jet and sit like every other person. Nobody cares. Nobody will be accompanying you to the airport, clearing everywhere. People will be carrying bags. No. It's terrible. I landed in JFK 2016. I was in the business class with one of the governors. He queued over there and he behaved himself. He cannot jump the queue. If he jumps the queue, he may end up not even entering US. They'll put him on the next flight and take him back to Nigeria, and there's nothing he can do. These are areas where they have sanity. These are areas that are welfare oriented, in as much as they're having hard times now because of the prevailing global economic situation. There's no madness in being in leadership or being in position of authority. They don't steal the way we are doing here. One man will own maybe 40 or 50 properties in FCT because he has entered the political position in the government. It is a terrible thing. It is worrisome and it is disturbing. I pity the upcoming generation. Is this what we're going to bequeath to them? It's very unfortunate, to say the least.
He won't use passenger money. Kill him.
Sit fire for here. Put on for him neck. Burn him. Yes, you're not going to find better work do. Now Yahoo, they're going to do. Stop!
That person where you won't born, if it dey innocent, no go carry person blood put for your head. Jungle justice no good at all. Stop am.
You will light the fire. You not get hurt. Say no to jungle justice.
You uncle, we follow for the crowd. They look where then they born person. You no stop them. If they do you like film, abi, your hands self no clean. No. You fit enter gbege. Stop the lynching. Stop jungle justice.
Under the criminal law for Lagos State, person will start jungle justice. Those we support them and those we just don't look, all of them fit rot for jail. My name na Benjamin Hundeyin, Lagos State Police talk person. Stop jungle justice.
This message now from Lagos State Police Command.
And VOP 90.3 FM.
I live in Italy. Last month I have a daughter and a wife. Though I work alone, I just arrived home and in my letter box I had a letter and it was from the state government addressing to me that to cushion the effect of the high inflation in the society, I'm entitled to go to the nearest post office to get a credit card. That in that credit card, the exchange rate, if I have to compare with the currency in current Nigeria currency, I have almost about 400,000 naira just for me to manage with my family because they understand that the situation is kind of, is bad. But it's not that things were really bad for me. That is how God government works. That is how government works. I didn't have to go and stay on the line. I didn't even make any call. People came to my house without me asking for it. And I'm not an Italian citizen. Don't get that wrong. I'm not an Italian citizen. I work here. So if they can identify me, still, not even their citizen. So how do somebody in Nigeria who is a citizen be thrown back of France as if we live in a refugee camp? People in a refugee camp, it doesn't even happen like that. You understand? It's a shame. We could be laughing and we could be talking. The crisis in Nigeria is more than normal. It is so obvious that people, a blind man can say, I'm tired, I'm fed up with the system. We should tread caution now because we are already on the edge. And it's not that when something happens, then the Westerners will now come and say, no, we don't support anything, we don't do this, we don't. But they have been saying that the people have been complaining, and nobody is coming to our aid because they are happy that our government is giving us 1 cup of rice because it will show to them that we are poor, and they will continue to give us aid, and the leaders are happy. They are cashing out.
They were my country people. I say make I remind you now. The radio station where they allow you talk your mind, they for this Lagos. Now voice of the people, 90.3 FM, where you fit listen to better programs and shows.
Hey, Ogawa Town Crier, shall one need jolly entertainment program, sir?
Of course.
Do they have political programs and news for intellectual savvy people like me?
Oga Professor, that one said they.
Excuse me, sir. Do they have children programs too?
My dear, children self get their own segment. Any other questions?
Wait, now what will be the radio station number? The frequency now 90.3 FM, voice of the people. The number 1 Ubonga station where they give you a voice. Rush, make you go listen now.
Voice of the people.
VOP 90.3 FM, Voice of the People Radio.
Hello, is that Voice of the People Radio?
VOP 90.3 FM.
The issue of palliatives. I will enjoy Nigerians to collect whatever palliative they bring to your side. That is the truth, especially in terms of money. Because if you don't collect it, this money will be embezzled by people who are top government officials. By the time you are saying you're not going to, you are just being yourself. Collect the money before they embezzle everything, put it into their pocket or take it to Igbo country. Collect the money and use it for your own good.
It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice.
First subsidies removed.
My voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here, as far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more. Tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, Lagos. Now, you have a voice.
We are Voice of the People, 90.3 FM is our super dial. Welcome everyone to the show. My name is Jude, Ikami Jude. And of course, like I told you, we'll be having a conversation this morning with Honorable Justice Bola Okikiolu Igile. She is the chairman, Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission, LASIEC. Well, let's get her on board. Good to have you join us, ma'am, and welcome. Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay. Good morning to you. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Now we can see your beautiful face. Good to have you join us.
I hardly hear you.
Okay.
You can lift up the voice a little.
Okay, can you hear me now?
A bit more, please.
Okay. All right. Are we good?
Yes, I can manage it.
Okay. Let's begin the conversation quickly. We want to find out how prepared is LASIEC, for the forthcoming local government elections in Lagos State.
Well, I will say, and very convincingly too, convincing to myself and also to people who are listening to me right now and also seeing me, that the SEC, the commission, is very, very well prepared. As humanly possible, we're very well prepared right now.
So then, what is the level and quality of public awareness and of course sensitization being put in place to educate and of course enlighten the electorate about the conduct of voters and political parties before, during, and after the election?
Well, when you talk of awareness, we have done a lot. We started from the beginning, that's where we took it. Because when we came in, we wanted to know where LASIEC had some shortfalls and shortcomings the last time. And we visited our governments, 20 of them, and also the LCDAs, 37 of them, all around Lagos State, to let them know that another commission has been established. Apart from that, we also visited the agencies, the security agencies, and we had stakeholders meetings. We did it in 5 places. That is, we were in Ikeja, we were at Dagri, we were at Ikeja, Dagri, we were also at Lagos Island, we were at Epe, we were at Ikorodu, meaning that we went through the 5 Lagos. Apart from that, we also had other stakeholders meetings where we met the PWDs, that is people with
Disabilities. Yeah.
We had meetings with them, we had meetings with market women, we had meetings with stakeholders in particular. We also had called the IPAC, that is the parties, the political parties.
Okay.
That's the umbrella where all of them are established. And we've had series of meetings with them. That was even before we brought out our timetable and before we brought out our timetable. And also, we already have our posters around. If you see BRT, whoever that does not have personal cars, you enter BRT, you see our postal. You enter the yellow buses, you see our postal. You enter Marwa, there's Korokwe, you see our posters. Apart from that, if now you drive, you see our billboards all over the place. You listen to us, we're there. We even have skits. We have skits because we go around the youths, because we make sure that all stakeholders are involved. We want them to know that election is coming up, that our timetable came up. So with that, and this timetable, we publish in 3 main newspapers: the Punch,
Okay.
Nation,
Mm.
and yes, the Guardian. So there's nothing hidden. There's nothing hidden. And right now, we're even at Unilag for training, because we're training our EOs. The EOs are the electoral officers. We're training the EOs. This is train the trainers right now, the EOs and the AEOs. They are going to train the ad hoc members. We have 45,000 ad hoc members that are going to
45,000.
45,000. We had our website, so people applied, and we're going to sift out, and they applied for various positions that people that believe are institutions. So we have, so we're training, and even before that, the commissioners, the PS, and very senior officers, we already had gone through the trainings. We are also going through trainings. We are even going to be trained by DSS very soon. We have
Okay.
had a series of meetings with the agencies, the security agencies. We have one again tomorrow. We already have also slated to the 10th day of July, 2 days before the election. The election, I'm sure you know, is on the 12th day of July 2025 by the grace of God. So we are really, really ready. And all our materials ready are ready.
It goes to show that you've had a very, very robust public awareness, right? And so, since that has been put in place, what should be expected of each voter? You know, what is expected of everyone to do or to observe when he or she arrives a polling booth, you know, during the conduct of this election?
Well, the first expect a very large turnout this time around. And we also have reached out to political parties when every time they come for meetings, that they have to reach out to their members. They have to reach out to stakeholders of their own side. And when they do come, we have a lot that we have to talk about. First of all, when we talk of security, we are sure that each polling station, there will be a police officer. We have 13,325 polling stations, and we've been assured by the CP, by the DSS, by every security agent. We even visited the IG, who has promised us that when come 12th of July 2025, we will definitely, by the grace of God, I say, see that the policeman will be at each police station. So first of all, we believe that every stakeholder should know that there's security, because we know that is what people think about before they come out of their homes. And we also believe, and we're putting it in place where materials will get their own time. Apart from that, our officials will also get their own time. We'll be ready by the time we put for that election. We'll be ready. We feel that we'll be prepared. Also, PWDs, we have put in place how they can be protected. We have allowed, if they have any person, they can bring their aids. I'm talking of people with disability, to that extent of how disabled they are. We're taking care of that. And the elderly, the pregnant women, the PWDs, we'll make sure that we give them to them and give them that preference to vote first. So, with the timing, with security, with our materials and officials, believe that to be serious.
Okay, I thank you so much. I guess Lagosians listening to our conversation this morning will also want to know, or will also want to find out the amount of security that has been put in place, by LASIEC to protect voters and to protect its members, like LASIEC members or workers, as the case may be.
Each polling booth. As I did mention, we have 13,325 polling booths now in Lagos around for the election. Apart from that, we have other security agents that are ready. You may not notice them if they're not wearing the uniform, but I'm sure security agents will have the time. So we believe that we have them. Even locally, our neighborhood watch, we have involved even the Navy, when you call the marine areas. The Navy, the Air Force, the Army, name them. Neighborhood watch, all around. Everybody is involved. And they're all ready. As I did say, we'll be having several meetings with them. We have one tomorrow. We have several, even before, 2 days before the election, we were able to have security. From the air to the sea, by the grace of God, everything will be secure.
I also understand that during elections, there are always dissatisfied persons who would want to air their grievances in one way or the other. And I really want to ask, what channel have been put in place to help dissatisfied persons officially, follow, to get addressed, or to get their cases addressed, as it were.
Pardon me, I didn't really hear you that much.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't hear that.
All right. I said during elections. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Better.
All right. I said during elections, we are always aware that there are dissatisfied persons, during elections. But then I want to find out, the channels that you've put in place for these set of people to follow, so that they can lay their grievances amicably and, of course, officially?
Yes, when you say during election, I believe that you are not really saying the election date. That is not the 12th of July, as it is scheduled. During election, we already have pre-election petitions. And with these pre-election petitions, some do concern the SEC, some do not. The ones that do not concern the SEC, meaning that where parties are meant to resolve within themselves, we have indeed written to them and we had informed them that the SEC will not be able to participate in such scores. But there are some who have gone through to the courts. Those ones that have gone through to the courts, the SEC has legal practitioners. We have legal practitioners who already are filed on behalf of the SEC. And it's going to happen also after election. That's a post-election petitions. Post-election petitions, when they come to us, definitely they have to come through the courts. So if they come through the courts, we have lawyers. We do have lawyers that will file on behalf of them.
So with what you've said now, does it mean it's not all political parties that are participating in this election?
Well, we have 19 registered parties and only 15 actually gave the intention to participate by purchasing forms, returning forms, and those are just the ones that are going to participate and have candidates 15 out of 19.
Are you expecting there is going to be voter apathy?
Well, what can anyone expect? Definitely, it does happen. We've gone into archives to see that, yes, it does happen. It does happen. But we have really did make sure that we put a lot of ground when you talk of voters apathy. We have gone out to make sure that we are informed in form of information, in form of education, in form of interactions, and jingles, and all the rest of it. But well, when you talk of voters apathy, we have a team and we have discussed with the parties that they should also look inside, go back home, speak with the members, because some would say, oh yes, it's always the ruling party that wins anyway, they will not want to come.
Mm-hmm.
Some will say, why do I need to bother myself? Maybe they will not see my name. But a lot of things have been put in place. A lot of things have been put in place. And we're saying, sometimes we say silence is golden, but most of the time, silence is dangerous, especially when you have a voice and you are not coming out. You are not speaking out. You are not, it's a civic duty. They should come out and vote. That is their voice. That is their vote. And that is the mandate of the Senate.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you quickly. You see, judging by the conduct of similar elections in other states in Nigeria, some political analysts have said that it is a tradition for the ruling party to carry the day. And so I want to ask, what will make that of Lagos State different? Do you think it's going to be different? What assurance of fairness have you put in place to make sure, Lagos State, the case in Lagos State is quite different?
Well, the SEC, sincerely, everywhere we've been to, would pledge that we're going to have a very free, a very fair, and transparent election. We are going to do that. helper for that day to come. But we know that if voters do not come out to vote,
Hmm.
then what can the SEC do? When they say, oh, the ruling party will win anyway, our research has shown that quite a number of people are very concerned.
Okay.
Quite a number of people give up very easily, say, oh, it's a ruling party. And this definitely may give an edge to the ruling party who will bring people out to vote. That's what our research has shown. Our research has shown that quite a number of people will sit at home, they don't want to be part of it because they believe that the ruling party will win. But this one, whoever wins, will declare the owner.
Okay.
And the winner. Owner, yes, of the post and the winner. But what we are saying is you cannot sit at home and complain like somebody has won, not to be part of it. They should not sit on the fence. They should come and be part of it. That's when they can say, oh, I voted. Then you stay there and see that your vote counted. That is it. Because every vote counts. Yours can make the difference. Every vote counts. It can be that missing difference that is needed.
Okay. Okay. Let's also find out this, as we begin to wrap up. Now, let me let you know that there are rumors, that are increasing on daily basis in some quarters that LASIEC is actually trying to either take sides with factions of some troubled political parties, or they're trying to delve into the issues of intra-party disputes to disenfranchise some selected political parties in the opposition camp from taking part in these forthcoming local government election. I would want you to kindly clarify and enlighten the populace as regards this.
Thank you so much. This question I really, really like because it's going to give the SEC that opportunity to let people know what probably they are not aware of. The SEC has nothing to do with establishment or the registration or the formation of any party at all. All this information we get from INEC. When we're talking of troubled parties, there are some instances where indeed we had that instances. There was a particular party, or rather there is a particular party, that it was during the period of primaries that we did find that had not even 3 factions, but 4.
Okay.
It was when we received invitations to attend the primaries that we did find. Immediately, we forwarded a letter to INEC because INEC is the only one that can tell us which party which is registered, that can tell us the officials of such parties. We did form INEC. Apart from that, we forwarded copies of the letters to the factions. As of that time, there were 3 factions. And INEC responded. Although it took a while, INEC responded.
Okay.
Gave us in particular just one faction. That this is a faction that is registered. This is a faction that is recognized, and this is a faction that you can affiliate with. And exactly that is what the SEC has done. I want to put to mind that the SEC cannot take sympathy with any party, not to even talk of any section of the party. We are active on the letters, the directives, the advice provided. So if any such faction has any grouch, or they are not really satisfied, or that, let's say they don't understand what's going on, the appropriate quarters is INEC. It's not LASIEC. The appropriate quarters is INEC. they had come here separately. We had even, I gave them this letter. I gave copies of them to let them know. Not just one party, but more than one that have that problem. And INEC did, in writing, it was documents that we used, and we have it in our records. So there's nothing like that. And I'm so happy you said rumors.
Okay.
So still, that's what it is.
I
Has no party towards any party, or towards any section. LASIEC is there, we're independent, and that's how we're
just like I mentioned earlier, rumors has it that, well, the election is going to be given to, the ruling party. It's either the ruling party or no other party in Lagos. In fact, that the ruling party has Lagos. That's why I still want you to buttress on these, level playing field, this fairness, to all political parties in Lagos State.
Well, what LASIEC can say is we are ready. We were prepared to conduct a free, fair, transparent, and conclusive election. I don't understand why people would say, oh, they're going to give it to ruling party. What I want, instead of sitting down to say that, is no longer Kesera Sera. Kesera Sera means whatever will be, will be. We can change anything the believer will be. Meaning that participate, be part of it, do your part, and whatever you believe in, go and do, put it. Then you now see whether the people will or not. As I did mention earlier, our research did show that, if you are somewhere, maybe you don't want to leave the place. So you don't bend yourself backwards to make sure that people will come out and vote for you. What we have seen is quite a number of people will sit at home and they will just say, oh, like we're going to give it to them anyway, and that's why they're not coming out. And if you don't come out, then whatever party you belong to or you believe in, you'll be shocked for that vote. And one vote is enough to lose an election. So let your vote count. You come out and vote. When you can vote, then you'll be able to talk. Let them put their mouth where their votes are.
Okay. Opinion has it that the party dispute might mar this election in some local government areas. Do you think these will actually be, will actually happen?
Well, LASIEC will not concern itself with any inter-party, anything happening.
Because why I ask is there might be ballot box snatching or grabbing or running away with it or destruction or something. That's why I am putting this question to you.
That will not happen. First of all, each party executive, they're all going to sign a peaceful pact.
Okay.
Do that all the time. We're doing it again. And this time, we're going to let them know. We are going to let them know that it's not business as usual. And as God will have it, there is a law, the LASIEC law 2025, which was assented on the 9th day of January 2025. There is a wonderful section there, and the section is section 19, which shows that anyone that does anything otherwise definitely will sanction either 2 years imprisonment or 2 million or even both. So all these parties, we have informed them. Even the parties, we have given them this amendment to the law. Each party has the laws of the same. So no one will claim ignorance. Apart from that, ignorance of law is taking no defense in the first instance. So I cannot say where ballot boxes will be carried away when security agencies are there. The one they see in uniform and the one you don't know exists and that they're not in uniform. So definitely, everything humanly possible the SEC is doing to ensure free, fair, credible, and transparent, conclusive election. And by God's grace, so shall it be.
All right. A quick one before I let you go. Let's also find out, Honorable, from the polling booths to the coalition centers, how many security agents are meant to man, each location?
Well, as I did mention, we have quite a number of security agents, and we will make sure that we have enough. We have enough in the sense that our polling booths are so near each other now. Why am I saying this? The last time we had 8,000 polling booths. Now we have 13,325. So for them to carry these boxes to the ward, definitely there will be a police officer in uniform and other security agents that maybe they will not know. And also, when we go to local governments, before from polling units to ward collation center, then to the local government collation centers.
Okay.
We have a lot of securities that will man the place. That we're sure of. I may not tell you the 10, the 20, or the 30, but I'm telling you that there will be enough to rid off any something.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Just before, what you say? Hello?
I said thank you for having us.
Just before you go, I quickly want to find out this for some persons who might want to know. Is there any assurance that ad hoc workers of LASIEC are not card-carrying members of some of the political parties?
Well, that is why we're going to do validation for them.
Validation.
Yes, because it was online, they applied online, definitely, and they're also going to take oath. They're going to take oath before notary publics. All that we have, and we have all this each ad hoc applicants definitely have filing of this ad hoc. We're going to do that. We started doing that now. And they're going to take oath for the start the work.
Okay.
And they realize to make them know that if they for job, meaning that if they lie, and
All right.
and them in jail. Yes.
Okay. Finally, well, let me just ask this. On the flip side, in case of violence or ballot box snatching, is LASIEC going to declare the affected polling booths void?
Can I have that question again?
I said, in case of violence, can you hear me? In case of violence or ballot box snatching, is LASIEC going to declare the affected polling booths void?
Well, we cannot anticipate what will happen. But when it does happen, we're going to do the right thing. When it does happen, we're going to do the right thing.
Okay. All right.
But definitely, anytime, anywhere there is such problem, there's usually a rerun. The laws are clear. The laws are clear regarding any such problem. We are not just going to sit down and say this is what we want to do. No, we'll be well guided by the law. But we're not anticipating anything like that to happen.
All right. This.
I did tell you we're going to have security not allowed, and all the parties they're all signing this pact, and everyone is going to make sure that they hold on to that.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I wish I can also speak. I wish I could have Mahmoud Yakubu in the studio, but since he is not here, who happens to be your boss, let me ask you this question. When it comes to oath taking, people want to know which pattern, which one is best, because nowadays when we are swearing oath or when you're swearing in some of these, politicians, they make use of the Bible and of course the Quran. And people have said, no, why not change it? Why not go back to the ways of our fathers? Let's swear with Ogun. Let's and all of that. What's your take on this, really?
Well, the law. Let me talk about the law.
The law. I love it when you say the law.
The use of the Bible. The law recognizes the use of the Quran.
Okay.
The law also recognizes if you want to affirm. If you don't want the Bible, you don't want the Quran, because there are still some sects beliefs that they do not believe that, or religions that don't believe that they should swear anymore. So they affirm. That is also recognized in the law, and it's there in the I hereby swear or I hereby affirm that I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. So that is there. And if the law by tomorrow includes cutlass, and the law by tomorrow includes Ifa or Shogo or Shokono, whatever name that is called, it will be used. But right now, we're being guided by the law.
Okay. So the law hasn't said we should make use of these things, right? So if the law introduces it, then we will use it.
All these things, if the law gives it there, then you come and use it, and that's okay. Even if the law says bring chicken, break its neck when you are swearing the oath, then it's to be done if that's what you believe in. But right now, as I did say, either the Bible, the Quran, or affirmation.
Let's talk about imposition of candidates. What effect will he have on results?
Probably the parties will answer that question. I didn't know anything about candidates. I didn't know anything about imposition. What we do know in the site is that you bring in your list and we work with it.
Okay.
We don't know how they got there. We don't know how they got there.
Okay, now.
Not bother itself about how their candidates were produced, or as long as they have candidates. And we also have the law where the procedure will allow you to change substitute candidates if you so desire. But everything will have to be through and by parties.
All right, I quickly want to ask this question before I let you go now on behalf of voters in Lagos State. I want to ask you, what is the official time for voting, at the polling units to help voters arrange or prepare, their schedule?
Well, we believe we should keep to the same time. That is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yes. On Saturday, the 12th day of July, 2025, by the grace of God.
All right. Now, this one is to your office directly, to your person. Looking beyond 2025, looking beyond this next election, what reforms or improvement does... Can you hear me?
Not really.
Okay. I love the conversation with you, really. It's so interesting. But then I want to ask you, this one is directly to your person, to your office. Looking beyond 2025 and looking beyond these next election, what reforms or improvements do you think LASIEC, should carry out to further strengthen local government elections and democracy in Lagos State and across Nigeria?
Okay, quite a number of believe that a lot should be injected into the SEC. And we also believe that the SEC should not be a four-year Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
We believe that the SEC office should not be a four-yearly affair. That the SEC should be an institution on its own. We also believe that the staff of the SEC should be should have that opportunity.
Okay.
To want to make a career in electoral laws and electoral matters.
All right.
I also believe that all year round, we should have stakeholders awareness, stakeholders education, so that like SEC, people will know that this is a local government, that we have local government. And we have laws that will keep them, that will make people to come in to local government. So it's going to help if we start early. It's going to help if we start early. Because if we start early, you see that a lot of people will know what the SEC does, they will know what the SEC stands for, and they will know that every 4 years, by the grace of God, there is an election. And it will even help them to know that they themselves can participate, that they can go into local government and participate, because they know that they have a standing that will make sure if they have the right thing, that we get there. So it's not going to be a yearly affair anymore. It's not going to be a yearly affair.
Okay.
Or 4 yearly affair anymore. Because it's 4 years. That's when people hear about the SEC. But when they know the SEC, since everybody knows INEC, they know what INEC stands for. So we want to work towards that. That is after election. So that people who are prepared to have career in electoral matters, then we will propose electoral college, and we have designated electoral officers, so that they will know that it's not just they put people there and after 4 years that is the end of it. No. And the staff will even be very serious if they want to make that their career.
As I speak with you, it will amaze you that we have more than 10 million Lagosians listening to us right now from home and abroad.
Yes.
Yeah. So it will be a thing of joy if we can help you in information disseminating henceforth. I mean, it will be a very good idea. How about that?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Do have a great day today, though. Have a great day today. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. And again, before I let you go, would like to have you in the studio. I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you, if you don't mind. I mean.
Well, it's all right. That's okay. There's no problem.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Honorable Justice Bola Okiki-Oluigile, retired, is the chairman, Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission, LASIEC. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, well, our time is fast spent now. We really have to go. All right. I wish I could take calls. I wish I could talk to you more, but then our time is fast spent. We really have to go. Thank you to crew. Thank you to everyone present who helped in this broadcast. I really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lagos, it's time to go. Up next is News at 12. Yes, my name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. Just go check up IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. I'm out of here. Lagos, good morning to you.